Good Shabbos. If you wanted to choose one Shabbos a year to go to shul, it should be the Shabbos. The Shabbos is the most important time, Shabbos, to go to shul, to hear the reading of Zachar. Remember what the nation of Amalek did to the Jewish people on our way out of Egypt. It's actual biblical obligation, and therefore every other Shabbos reading of the Torah is rabbinical. The reading of this portion, the portion of Zachar, is biblical. So therefore it's a biblical obligation to hear this reading in shul this coming Shabbos. There are actually 6 items that the Torah tells us we're meant to remember every day. They are going out of Egypt, the giving of the Torah, what Miriam did, speaking Lashon Hara against Moshe, and the leprosy she received because of it, the golden calf, Shabbos, and the story of Amalek. Yet, only the story of Amalek has its own Shabbos for it. Now, with regards to the Amalek, there's actually 2 mitzvah. There's a mitzvah to eradicate Amalek. That's actually a communal mitzvah. And there's a mitzvah to remember what Amalek did to us, and that's an individual mitzvah. The question is, why do we need this individual mitzvah of remembering what Amalek did? You want us to eradicate Amalek as a community? Okay, that's that mitzvah. What's the idea of the mitzvah of remembering what Amalek did to us? Why is that significant? And why does it seem so important to be the most important Shabbos to go to shul to hear this reading? And I believe the answer is very simple. Remembering what Amalek did to us tells us that there are those people who are simply anti-Semitic, have no reason to hate us, but the fact that they hate us. That's what the nation of Amalek was about. We weren't touching them. We weren't going next to them. We had nothing to do with them. We weren't going to conquer them. We weren't a powerful nation. We were just a group of slaves that went out of Egypt with great miracles and wonders. And Amalek, there was no reason for them to attack us, but they attacked us anyway. Why? Out of pure anti-Semitism, because they hated us. We did them the way our existence made them feel. So they attacked us. Why is this important? I think it's important for Jews to realize that this is actually a thing. There are, unfortunately, people who hate us. Because if we don't understand it, that this is a reality, we first of all are ignorant of history. And when we're ignorant of history, we don't take care to guard ourselves against the possibility of anti-Semitism as we have it. In addition, we always have to understand why, and sometimes we might have young Jews who take on the argument of the anti-Semite. The anti-Semite will come up with some kind of an argument against the Jew, even though the underlying reason is simple anti-Semitism, and we become uncomfortable because of their arguments. We have to know that there's simply idea of anti-Semitism, and this anti-Semitism is not limited to one group of people. We're seeing it out throughout the world. Those people we thought were our friends are all of a sudden, where are they? Nations, individuals. It's remarkable. Yes, we still have friends. There are people who are Hasidim Musaylim, the righteous of the Gentiles. Often I get stopped in the street because obviously you could see I'm Jewish, and they tell us, we're with you, go all the way, don't be afraid. I'm really sorry for what you people are going through. So yes, there are beautiful people out there, but we have to be on guard for all those who are being anti-Israel and anti-Semitic now, and we have to know that that's a reality. And the only one who protects us from it is Hashem, and by us doing what Hashem asks us to do, which is, number one, protect ourselves, do not put our destiny in anyone else's hands. That's what the reading of the portion of Amalek on a simple level is all about. So the Torah doesn't tell us only that, because the eradication of Amalek is not even possible now. Number one, it's only when we have no other enemies other than Amalek. Number two, we don't even know who Amalek is. There is no nation you can point to and say that's Amalek, because it was Sancheriv, a king of Assyria, about 2,500 years ago, 2,700 years ago, mixed the entire world around. And the people who are in one place are not the people who were there in the first instance. So make sure to be in shul on Shabbos, hear the story of Amalek, realize what anti-Semitism is, and then I'm going to have another video on Purim of how we're meant to relate to that, how we're meant to deal with that.